Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome, everybody, to Zelda Link to the Past Randomized. This is Open Plus Ladder Race number 7, where we start with pseudo boots, which means we can dash and we can spin speed, but everything else that is boots related does not work. It is just pseudo boots. And this is basically to kind of even the playing field between being able to move fast when somebody finds like the boots 5 minutes into the seed and somebody else 10 minutes in it, or well 20 minutes or later into the seed. Either way, Open Plus as usual does mean that this is kind of a ladder race, so anybody who is watching live, please do not help me. 30 seconds until the race begins. What else? We need 7 crystals. Complete Ganon's Tower. After that, get all the items necessary to do so, and, well, maybe a little bit more if we get lucky along the way. We don't know where the items are, we do not know who our opponent is until we beat the race. Alright, 10 seconds. Let's get this started. Also this time, I'm actually gonna start 3, 2, 1, and go. Starting at Uncle's house. And we get a hammer immediately. That is actually quite interesting. Let me get up my tracker, because I can now do this. Normally I would grab the side, which is why my movement was a little bit strange there. And check what the 3 pull is today for the tier 0 or 1. It's just hearts, so we do not need those. And off to an interesting start. The hammer doesn't... well, it's a weapon that we can use. In fact, I might just do the front of Hyrule Castle while we're here. 50 rupees will allow us to get a bunch of bombs, so that's kinda nice. I'm not sure about the front of Hyrule Castle. Well, we have 10 bombs now. I mean, sure, why not? Interesting. That is 2 enemy kills. If I were to pull on this tree again, it would be hearts again. Which is not something we need, but what we can technically do... come on, guys. I want to get hit, and I want to then pull on the tree again. So this is the tree pull when I kill 4 or more enemies and I have gotten hit. So that is always 10 arrows. The reason why I will always want to know that specific tree pull is because it provides me with the information as to what I would get usually whenever I'm pulling on a tree when just kind of running through the game. So let's see, I don't usually do the front of the castle first. I like to start at the back if I have gloves along the way, but sometimes that's not even an option. Because right now, I don't have a small key. Which means these next 2 chests are actually not in logic by the game's design, or the randomizer's design, I suppose. Because you could use that 1 small key I just got from the guard there, and go through the sewers and open that door, if you want to. But in this case I'm just checking the bottom here. Nothing terribly interesting so far, so... how confident am I to just hit the guard with 2 hearts remaining? I guess I have 1 extra hit. Just be a little bit careful and it'll be fine. That's how it works, right? And thank you for the good luck, everybody. I do appreciate that. I do not plan on death warping, so I'm just gonna knock out this guard here. And if I do want to death warp, this is fine. We can always just use bombs. Probably not. There's a glove here. That's a very, very interesting start. So this glove here is not yet in logic, actually, interestingly enough. That is not where I meant to go. So this glove is not in logic because, as I mentioned before, we need to find the small key to Hyrule Castle first in order to logically be able to go down there. And with the chest opened here, we actually know now that the small key to Hyrule Castle is in fact... well, actually, it could still be here. By the way, you have pseudo boots, so we cannot... bonk into the wall to open up that. There's a heart piece, there's a moon pearl. Okay, now we know. So... alrighty. we need a light source to logically be able to have access to that glove. Either fire rod or a lamp would be sufficient, and that would lead us then subsequently to the glove in the basement. And then subsequently afterwards, actually... No, it would be simultaneously, it would lead us to the glove as well, interestingly enough. We know the tree pole is not useful right now. I kind of walked as I usually do around here. The tree pole is 10 arrows right now because I killed more than 4 enemies and I have gotten hit along the way. So this is interesting. So we know we will get a lamp and or a fire rod sooner rather than later, I suppose. Well, maybe not. Technically those items could still be the last ones that we get. But practically this is kind of unlikely. There is a shovel, we're gonna pick that up. That is in logic to get. And I forgot to actually pick up a bush crab bush. So we don't even know what they drop. They could be 20 rupees, which could be very valuable early on with money. There is a sword right here. That is also in the first sphere around the game. That is also kind of convenient. Very interesting start so far. Kind of paid off so far, I suppose. Wait a second, I can't go into the dark world right now. Do I want to go into the dark world? This is real sketchy with 3 hearts. Also, I forgot, I always want to dash to the left there before going down through the screen transition. More efficient. Let me be honest, I do not want to go into the dark world with 3 hearts. But we could. Kinda want to know the crystal distribution first, I suppose. Which reminds me, I actually did not check the light world crystals yet either. That's that too. Have a bottle, which does allow us to visit sick kid. Welcome to you as well, Business Goose TV, and with that said, however, I hope you both have a good time so far. Bottle allows us to visit sick kids, so I should not forget about that. We do have enough money for buying bombs and visiting bomb shop. There is flippers, which does immediately bring Zora into logic, which is always a mild concern. I forgot to hammer dash in this room, which would have been more efficient. That's okay. 20 rupees. Piece of heart, piece of heart. That is our first heart extension. Let's see. Okay, Tower of Hera is a pendant. Eastern Palace is the 5-6 crystal. We get 50 rupees back for our 100 rupees invested, which is a better deal than we usually get, so that's fine. Because we also buy a peace of mind. That we don't need to worry about the item on the bottle vendor anymore. Okay. So I wanna dash over to... Don't forget bottle kit. I want to dash over to the shovel spot after this, and I do have gloves. From there it would actually be, I think, faster to visit the South Shore if I just keep dashing from the shovel spot. I have timed that at some point. I'm actually not entirely sure whether I'm remembering this correctly. I might misremember and it's actually slower than saving quitting to Link's house. But I'm just gonna trust my memory on this one for now. We cannot get this item and we don't need to, it's just 10 arrows. Check what's over here in the racing minigame. No matter what it is, we'll turn right back around and it's also just 10 arrows. Been actually wild that there's been anything of value on the racing minigame in the recent seeds I've played. That's interesting. The item here, piece of heart. I do take the early pieces of hearts. They are quite valuable to me for extra health. Not necessary, but small time investment for a bit more safety. Well, eventually, as soon as we actually get a full heart container, I suppose. Keep in mind, this is Open Plus, which means there's only 2 full heart containers in the seed, plus the sanctuary heart, so I guess 3. And mushrooms. I think that might be the first mushroom in a long time I've seen in these open plus seeds. It actually might even be the first one. Maybe a second. Either way, where was I? Oh yeah, there is 24 heart pieces and a maximum of blue mail, so safety items are a little bit scarce for... Well, I'm actually gonna pick up these 20 rupees. If we get a 300 and another 20, we would have enough money for Zora. The question is, do I go and check... do I go and check stuff or about the Zora area if I don't have enough money? And the answer to that is... maybe. Right, that went decently well. So many arrows. One could think I would get a bow soon. But that's not how the randomizer works, it's just random. We do get a quick medallion from here. We do already have Dark World access. You know what, since we have Dark World access, I'm just gonna check out Zora as I'm here. I do not have a mirror yet to make that more efficient later via catfish. I guess the one thing to note is, if I get mirror here specifically, I'm gonna save and quit to Hype Cave probably. That's up, don't hit me. These things deal 2 hearts of damage. And that's kinda sketchy. Let's save and quit to Link's house. I do, because I want to check Hobo, and I'm pretty sure it's faster to save and quit to Link's house if you wanna check Hobo. I could also... You know what? I'm curious about the pendant crystal locations this seed, so... I'm just gonna go Hype Cave real quick. Maybe go up to Catfish? I don't like going to Catfish. So far out of the way. Alright, we don't actually need a mirror in order to finish the seed, because Swamp Palace is, as a matter of fact, not a required dungeon. There's a hook shot, that's interesting. Another bottle, fire rod. Fire rod? So that means we would find a lamp somewhere in order to make the Moon Pearl and other thing into logic. I'm gonna go east. That's not east, that's west. I meant to go... I meant to say west. I said the wrong thing. So we check this guy here, and then digging minigame, save and quit from digging minigame, unless we specifically get Titansmiths, I guess. Alternatively... Mirror, I suppose, would also land me around here. Would I continue with a mirror? I still want to go Zora and the other guy. Also, we have even less money for Zora now. Okay, we're gonna leave off Zora until later. Alright, Dark World near Kakariko is the call in my book. Okay. I guess I need to watch or look left and right in order to hookshot dash there more efficiently. I don't have a book, so I cannot check the pedestal along the way, because we have to go the long way around in this scenario here. We do not have the Titansmiths. Also, I can check the stun drop. I only have 1 bomb remaining. Maybe I shouldn't have killed those Moldorms. Stun drop is 5 rupees, so if we need to farm a little bit of money, it's no problem. That is good to know. And as usual, I will pretty much always go into Skullwood's front before I go anywhere else, because Skullwood's front frequently enough has something useful. And I have a fire rod, hang on. I can clear Skullwoods. I literally just realized that. Yeah, we just go and clear Skullwoods, I guess. Do I have a bucket? No. Gonna be a bit sketchy here. Did get the... I forgot about getting the fire rod actually entirely until just now. So good thing I went to Skullwoods because I forgot. That little heart there, despawning, means that now the hand can spawn. But previously couldn't because for some reason, well, I guess entity limit or something prevents the hand from spawning. There's the big key. I take the hand back because I think that's faster than walking back because the statue is in the way and we would have to push it. Big key is curious, I guess. So I do want to keep all my hearts. So if I go into the labyrinth, I would like to... No, we actually go to the boss first. Oh, I'm gonna circumvent these guys. We go to the boss first. I want to preserve as much health as I can here. Just moth healer this way is gonna be sketchy already. Don't need a fire rod. I don't need a fire rod for the boss is what I'm trying to say. But if I die, I will need more fire. Alright. Good luck. Two. Maybe three? Maybe three? Maybe three? That was guaranteed three. Alright. Got it. If I get hit by the body, it's actually 2 hearts of damage, and that's real sketchy. Okay. That went surprisingly swimmingly. No item. So we want to go into the maze, and now we can death warp without too much worry. The overworld stuff still does a lot of damage though. We do have a big key, so we can go into the front as well and check that. On the way out, we go and check the cave ledge as usual. Then we head over and clear Thieves' Town. There's nothing really stopping us from doing so aside from me playing terrible and goofing up. It's always a possibility, I just hope that doesn't happen. There's a small key here. Also, I guess that anti-fairy made me take damage slightly faster than usual. So very slightly faster death warp, so that's neat. Alrighty, switching... I already have the hookshot. Hookshot is very nice, just for bonking away enemies as desirable. So far, no items in the chests I checked, so all the items must be in the front. So even if you were not to go to... the other cave first, you would know that you get all the items here. The hype cave. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see. There's one item, the shield. Occasionally useful, but not really something we're looking to get. And I'm going over here first, because I don't want to use bombs if I don't have to. And I want to preserve health if I can. And there's the second item. Just gonna have to warp. Refill slightly more health. Okay, Bombas medallion, that's kind of cute. Not immediately useful, but can be quite handy in Ice Palace, and we have to clear Ice Palace this seed. Alrighty, proceeding as planned. Come on. Sometimes I press the dash button slightly too early after screen transition and it just doesn't quite work. Makes sense. There are just bombs on the bumper ledge. Don't have to worry about those anytime soon. Although I kinda would like to have bombs, I don't think we are hurting that much from them. Even if I had a cape. So right now I couldn't even get it, I suppose. Next up, heart piece for a full health, as well as an additional heart container. I suppose there is one reason right there to go to Skullwoods later, if you're not as confident with your maximum health. Yeah, just go there a little bit later. Like do Thieves Town, etc. first, which is usually simpler if you are consistent with the boss fight at the least. Alright, let's see. All the little strategies. What was it? 5 rupees per enemy kill. Kind of a low rupee game so far. I'd like to find a 300. There's a big key. I did not pay attention what the first item was, so I hope I find the map or a compass sometime. Then I know I have to get the chest, or just don't find the small key, that's even easier. Because otherwise I'll have to open out the menu to see whether I need to go and open up big chest or not. Yes! Thank you. Always love saying Ice Rod early, but I needed a nut. Okay, there's a small key. That's less fortunate. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Do I... Yes, I do. There's a heart over here, quite out of the way. Pick it up via hookshot, hoping to get double hearts out of it. I did not. Less fortunate. Pick up heart here. Did not get a double heart either. Dashing into enemies unfortunately makes them never drop an item. I do not have a cape or a Kena burner, so I need to be really careful here. Okay, almost. Not that great. I'm gonna take it safe. Throw the pot from above rather than the sideways thing. The sideways thing can always go sideways. That was not intentional. I thought there was health on there, but apparently not. Oh well, I guess I could use the bomb, so it's fine. Let's see what we get in here. These grasshoppers deal 2 hearts of damage if you get hit. Do not want to get hit. There's a heart and a cape. Hey, thank you. We appreciate that. If you don't cancel the stair like there by pressing left or right for a frame, you actually do not go before the spike goes across. Quite interesting. Right, we should be fine now. 25 rupees. There is 2 heart pots here in these upcoming rooms. And we can actually hookshot to these things too. Alright, there's a map, so we always want to go and open up the big chest. So if you just find one map or compass, you know you have to go and open the big chest if you have a small key. Last opportunity there, I guess, for me to not have to check the menu. There's the lamp? Wait. What? This means... there's another glove available. There's another glove available before Dark World. So Zora... ooh, that's going to be sketchy. Grab the key. It was fine. So Zora, Agina are my options for hunting down that glove, I think. That's a small key. Put everything out of here. Ilus, thank you for the raid into the host and welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a ladder race, Open Plus. Trying to get good. And also trying to think real hard right now. Actually, the mushroom could also be the thing. I also have not gone to Hobo yet. Let's go Hobo. Hello, thank you for the good luck and have fun, and welcome everybody, I hope you're doing well. Unless I'm mistaken, in this seed here, the logic is that I need to find another glove somewhere before the Dark World, because otherwise the Dark World I think is not in logic. So I'm actually gonna go to earlier paths here, since I just found the lamp in the Dark World, and I'm pretty sure the glove that I found in Zelda Cell is not in logic until I get a fire source of sorts. Which both the fire rod and the lamp were down there. Here it is. Alright, found it. Now, I wanna go up to Death Mountain sooner rather than later to check what medallion requirement it has. Also, I'm just noticing I could technically clear Ice Palace, but I don't want to do that right now. We're also going to Orphan Zora. Yeah, we're gonna Orphan Zora. So we need a book, or flute and mirror, and a bow. Twinkle mode. Maybe Ether Medallion. Actually, we need the flute anyways, I guess. Okay, let's see what we get. I should have thrown it second. Sure. I don't have money right now, so more magic sounds useful. Don't have the money for Zora, so just skip out on that for now. We do need the flute. Mirror is technically optional. Alright. Normally I prefer going after dungeons I can immediately clear, but without the Key of Samaria, which is required this seed, Ice Palace is a little bit more awkward than it needs to be. I'm going to go up Death Mountain, which is entirely logic at this point. So, would I clear Tower of Hera? I don't have a mirror to get to Tower of Hera easily, so it would be the long way around. Oof, that's a rough one. We do have another sword, so we don't have to worry about that one anymore. Controller? I guess my button has a very slight loose button or something like that, because over contact. Because I was basically just holding the button lightly, but I was holding it, and the controller just kept inputting. Okay. Ow. Trying to think. I guess I'm gonna go Tower of Hera here, huh? I feel pretty confident with my early route to not have to worry about skipping anything currently. There's Ether, now we don't have to worry about the medallion anymore. have all of them. Full heart refill, thank you very much. I was also considering just jumping down Spiral Cave and then going to the Dark World here. But we still need a bunch of items, so I'm just gonna check Tower of Hera. Getting up to Tower of Hera separately would be really awkward, so I don't like dipping out on it right now. Then again, if Mirror is on like Ether Tablet, then it's even more awkward. Not much we can do about that part. So, hoping to get the items out of it without having to go all the way to the boss, but I kinda will. Will I go into the basement for a key? I don't want to. There's one item. I'm gonna go upstairs, hope to find the item, because we already found one item. No magnet for my bottles. Take the health refill. Actually, I just realized I don't have an easy way back outside. Also, I also just realized I don't have boots to bonk back. So... oh. Okay, that was very valuable to go in here, to say the least. Well, actually, intentional drop for once. Very nice. Wow, I guess we can just straight up clear Turtle Rock. Good thing I went in here. That might be the earliest Turtle Rock I've ever cleared. Actually, probably not. But it's one of the earliest. There's nothing in the way of me clearing that dungeon. Now, the one thing I hope is that Flute is not a mimic here, because that would be really awkward. Do I go check the other caves before that? No, not really. We just go straight into Turtle Rock. Like, I could check other things. Oh, wait. I guess now I'm kind of orphaning Spiral Cave. Whoops. That was not my intention. Should have realized that. I was too... well... we'll see. If we get a mirror, then we don't have to orphan it. Why do I dash here? Also, we do not have a mirror, so I'll have to run back outside. We have, however, a cape, so that is easy enough. We do also have a hook shot, so I don't need to worry about things too much. Compass already. You want to cancel the dash when you keep dash outside before you are outside, otherwise you can invoke a weird glitch there. Don't recommend it. Because the only way I know how to fix it is either mirror to the entrance or use the cape again. Actually, I'm not even sure mirroring to the entrance fixes it. Using cape again does, however, fix it. There is a big key. But I still need a bow as well as a flute. Well, we also may need the boots, thinking about it. I keep forgetting about pseudo boots. Also, because Desert Palace has a decent likelihood of being boots locked. A little bit late with the second Kinosamari there, but we're still fine. I do have 2 green potions, so if desirable we can always grab the cape and just not get hit by stuff. Do not need arrows, I have plenty. And all the 3 poles are arrows, so that should be easy enough. Pod is also a pendant, so that's interesting. Very nice. Just a key for a key here, that's alright. I'm very surprised that I didn't bonk in either of these walls just now. That I basically just barely dashed past. I think bottom left was more magic. I think I want a little bit more magic right here. Actually, I have green potions. It's fine. If I find mirror, do I mirror back to visit Mimic Cave? Well, I guess it depends on how far the mirror is. There's an item. This is the first item out of this dungeon. Don't tell me, by the way. You're not allowed to help me. Just thinking out loud. Uh-oh. Hey Dr. Kane, welcome. I hope you're doing well. You couldn't handle it? Oh, that took me a second to realize what you were saying there. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. I was really confused. You couldn't handle... Oh. Mug and the... Yeah, I get it. Nice. Oh, too high. More key, we need that one. Oh. Come on, Jager. Alright, I don't think I've done that one in a while. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Alright. Playing it the easy way. Really don't want to die here. Come on. Oh, I didn't realize you could walk through this. That's not gonna work. Okay, this is real dangerous right now. Alright, I'm out of here. What the heck? I was trying to fake powder the thing. But it didn't cooperate. That was a lot of time not well invested. I think I'm dead in one hit though with 4 hearts. Yeah, I wanna dodge the head first. Being a bit more aggressive here because I do have a green potion still. Loic06, thank you for subscribing at Prime Gaming. I really appreciate it. Welcome to you. I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Oh. Be a silly Yaga. Come on. There we go. Okay, that was real sketchy. I did not play that well. Whew. Righty, now we can run outside to... Oh, armor upgrade. I would have liked to have that earlier, but it's not the worst to get it now. I still have 1 green potion, that should be sufficient for palace right after this. Hercule Poirot. Ah. Well, I hope you have a most pleasant evening, and thank you for dropping by. Take care. Hercule? Just, unless I get a mirror here, it's just straight up orphaning Spiral Cave. Unintentionally, I guess. Oh, I have real powder? I forgot. I'm gonna not use it, I guess. Maybe I would remember. But you're not allowed to help by... I guess I would eventually realize that all the places are green. But still. I'm gonna try and avoid powder for now. I forgot about having powder. That would have been way easier. Well, I guess... Yeah, no, I would not have used the Kinosumari. I would have straight up powdered how. Oh well. Yeah, my tracker says so. But I'm a dingus and I tend to forget things way too frequently. That's alright. Alright, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do next. After Ice Palace, that is. I think my thing is going to be Sahasrara? I don't have a boomerang. Oh. Sorry, the boomerang was for this room here. My next thing is going to be Sahasrara. And then go into the Dark World over there. Do I do Pyramid first? No, we do Pyramid after Palace of Darkness. Or do I do Dark Overworld first? You know, Dark Overworld into Palace of Darkness would kinda make more sense, probably. Do I want the magic? I kinda want the rupees, because we still haven't visited Zora yet. Come on. There we go. You already waited to not mention it until you're out of Turtle Rock. That's fair. It's also an item location. And chances are decent that I would go now. Oh wait, I have powder. I'm a dingus. We're not using that earlier. But hey, he's okay. Takes me way long. I need to practice that again. Takes me way too long. Did I get an item already? Didn't get a small key. I'll open up them. I need to check. Alright. It was a compass. And a map. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and move over to... this way. We have a 2 small keys, so... we can... too early. We can go to this place here and visit this way around. I think this is slightly more efficient if I assume that I will need to open up the freezer room chest anyways. I do need still at least 2 items. Bow and book would do the trick. There's 1 item here. You know, the funny thing is, I even thought earlier that, man, I don't have a bugnet. Otherwise I would have caught a fairy with the powder already when I was just before Turtle Rock. Not Turtle Rock. Dalwoods. Come on. Let me in. Boomerang. I like boomerangs. I like to have at least one. Prefer the red one, however. And the last item. Alright. None of the items here were useful. Now I just need to not die to the boss and we're good. We're of course going to use Bulma's medallion here because I do not have not magic otherwise. Plus, this allows me to use the fire rod to kill the boss itself, which deals way more damage. And as usual, if I use the fire rod to kill the boss, bonking it into the top left is actually more efficient, because for some reason you can hit multiple paths at the same time if you bonk it in the top left consistently, so to speak. 1, 2 more. Ay. Alright, that was sketchy. I'm pretty sure I would have survived the contact with the puffball, but that was still unnecessary. Alright, we're not gonna get 5-6 anytime soon without a bow. So do I go Dark Overboard first? Or maybe Mushroom and then into Zora? Or Catfish? Actually, Dark Overworld I have to save and quit a bunch, so... yeah, Azrala makes more sense. Azrala, hope that we get a bow there and clear Eastern Palace, but probably not, so we go ahead and hop into Palace of Darkness, which has more items. Or do I go into Eastern Palace first? I don't like doing that when we're this late into a seed. Always possible that the thing I need is there. Still may need boots. Hey buddy. There's a King Burner. That would have been nice to have for Thieves Town. And there's money. First time we actually get money in this seed. Alright, I don't know about Pod. We only need one item and one of them is a bow. 2 items and one of them is a bow. But Palace of Darkness frequently enough does have good items. Oops. I don't know the quick warp setup for this one, by the way. I just usually hope that it works, but it doesn't most of the time because I don't know the quick warp setup. So, after Palace of Darkness, I will want... I guess I have to Death Warp if I don't find a mirror. In order to get out. What's Green Pendant? Womp. I definitely need the mirror for that one. Remember an old dungeon seed from a recent match with 2 bows in Eastern Pendant? Eastern Palace. Well, always possible. I mean, I would have dipped into Eastern if it was a pendant. But since I would like to clear it, I didn't dip into it. By the way, if you use the mimic clip with the screen scroll glitch in order to get through the bowlock side with a bottle, if you have Master Sword, just charge up the Master Sword entering the mimic room and kill the 2 green mimics. Way easier than having to scroll those 2 off screen as well. I see a lot of people forgetting that you can actually straight up kill the green mimics if you just have a good enough sword, or maybe just use the hammer. That works too. Should I go to the right side? I mean, I guess it doesn't take too long. I don't have a mirror either, so it might just be more efficient anyways. There's one item right here. This has to be a small key, otherwise the right side is bow locked. It is an item, and it is very potentially a useful item. But that means the rest of the backside is bow locked. Boots. Okay, now I'm really not sure. Boots is potentially... oh yeah, right, I don't have a bow. Very useful to do this, and ask the Red Mimic friendly to leave. Thank you very much. That was surprisingly smooth. These are two small keys on the right side here. I'm never going to go to the boss. In this case, I do have a Kino Samaria to do a little dash through there. We're gonna do that. Put the Kino Samaria block, go slightly off the edge down here and dash upwards. And you dash straight through. Why? I have no idea. Just how it works. I'm glad to find the boots. So, definitely a plus. I wanna buy blue potion, I need a little bit more money here. Okay, two small keys means that the other chest over there is gonna be a small key as well. We're gonna save and quit from here and check boots locations from Sanctuary, and then from Sanctuary we probably just head over to I actually did not pay attention to items. Oops. Okay. At least one item remaining. Don't have a mirror. Habitually I tried to switch the mirror, and the last item is on the boss. Alright, bonk rocks. Because those boots were in fact in logic. So we go bonk rocks into mushroom, into Zora, I suppose. I don't like going Zora. Not that way around. Takes forever. You know, I should have done it the other way around. This would have been an easy way to get to Kakariko if I went the other way around. I do kinda want to deliver the mushroom to buy a blue potion. But I have a green one, which is usually sufficient, especially with blue mail. Do I go Zora? Yeah, I should. But not orphan any more locations. I could have done that dash better. Mushroom. And 5 rupees. I don't like going to Zora. It's actually kind of almost worse than catfish in terms of efficiency right now. Oh, I didn't see that pickle spawn. So, Smith, hammer packs. Okay, don't need that right now. Smith, hammer packs. Or we do the big brain move and go Spy Cave. Spy Cave is one of these locations where it's kind of neutral. I can more or less do it anytime and not worry about losing or gaining any time compared to any potential opponents, because whenever you do it because might as well. Yeah, this is kind of awkward not finding much right now. No, right now I keep staring at the powder. I was thinking, I think I would have probably noticed that I have powder right here and called myself a dumbo for not using it. Maybe I just hope that powder is nothing, and I check it anyways. It's a flute. Okay, that is kind of nice. You know, I only just now realized that I did this wrong anyways right here. I should have grabbed the smith and then done hammer pegs while delivering the blue chest or purple chest, I guess. Alright, this was available as soon as we got Titan Smiths, which was technically available right off the bat as soon as we got into the Dark World. No, actually that's not accurate. That is one sphere after the Dark World that this was available. So, flute is after fire rod, hookshot and the legs. But on the same level as Kino Samaria, interestingly enough. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna ignore powder for now. That way we don't have to worry about things. Just gonna leave it for the last location. Single repeat, that's alright. Clear Mystery Mire because we can. And the Mire Shed first. Mire Shed first is actually one of these few locations where I consistently do it before the dungeon. In Turtle Rock it's like... it's almost the same time anyways, but potentially doing Mystery Mire in Go mode or not Go mode is kind of a... well, can be quite a bit of a difference. And getting more tools to clear this dungeon, like a nicer sword, definitely helps as well. I did not pay attention, but actually I didn't check the medallion yet. Doesn't matter, I have all of them. Bomb boss today. Alrighty, with the flute. Where are we going after this? I did this. Ooh. It's getting real sketchy now. I guess Agena would be my next play after this. But right, I don't have to... should have grabbed you on the way. So we need a mirror, or a book, and a bow. You want to use cape for this room? Nah, otherwise I'm using up too much magic. Plus I still have a blue potion and a green potion if desirable. One small key. Preserve health, don't do the drop down. Actually I don't even know whether that's faster or not. Might be. More small keys. Do you immediately go for the cutscene chest? Maybe. Initially I was reasonably confident in my route, but at this point I may want to try and get for efficiency, but I also haven't found a single item yet. You know, a small key in the chest above here would be very nice, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Because then the big key is always in the chest. There's a bow, alright, we go right side inside. The Eastern Palace is completely clearable now, which is also 5-6. Oops, come on. Really? That was a sniper. the big key as well, that's very nice. I didn't do that right. Please don't kill me now. Really? Come on, Yaga. Need to practice this one a little bit more again. I have 2 small keys so we can go through here. Actually, don't want to use the powder. Maybe it would be potentially fair to say I would realize I have powder after delivering the mushroom, I guess. That could be a reasonable compromise. The reason why I don't want the powder is otherwise I'm gonna lose Spooky. I really want to keep the Spooky action look. And the bow is quite nice to have. That was right off the flute. Now we just hope for a mirror or a book along the way. One or the other works. We have to Satan quick after this. Wait. What is this? You know what? I think I messed it up anyways. So we just bomb. Yeah, inventory does jump to powder as soon as you use the mushroom. In fact, I very frequently have used the powder right after delivering the mushroom because I was just spamming the mushroom button to get in range. No spookies though, that face. Just up. Hey, actually didn't shoot one too many arrows for once. Okay, we don't have a mirror, so we need to save and quit from here, so we always go Eastern Palace right now. Afterwards is Pyramid Fairy into Catfish, and of course Pyramid Ledge. Don't go into the Dark World. I've done that too many times when I did not mean to go into the Dark World here, just because muscle memory. Switch to the hammer, so we can dash through the first room. Okay, in the first chest, we will always just cover for the 50-50. Actually, we could do the 50. So, I was told that going back into Eastern Palace for the big key chest is actually not that slow of a deal. So I could technically do that. Do I want a pie piece? No, thank you. I'm trying to lose weight currently. I appreciate it though. Plus, I think it would be kind of not that good anymore by the time it would arrive here. Probably. Nothing fancy today, just... Oh, what? How did you... on? We got a map, so... Alright, now we go to the chest, unless we specifically find mirror or book. One or the other is fine, but we need to find one or the other. through, please. They flew to Link's house, delivered the thing. Could have used a key for this one. Might have been more efficient. Don't need to worry about the 90 rupees whenever you go through the Eastern Palace, not desert. Always keep in mind that, hey, what you could do is grab the 90 rupees in the top right room there if you need just a little bit more money for Zora at the time. And it can actually be decently efficient. I even learned how to do that room in the dark, if necessary, but I have not done that in a long time, so I probably would need to practice it again. Do I worry about arrows? No, actually I do not. Normally I would want to guaranteed have enough arrows for like Ganon's tower, but we can't just pull on the turtle's legs for arrows, if I don't forget about it. So slight optimization by not picking up the arrows from the pots here. Alright, not what we needed here. But it is the red crystal. So if it is not here by Catfish, I kind of really want to go back to Spiral Cave, honestly. I almost went to the pyramid without going here first. Hello. You get hit, you can have a very brief window of opportunity to dash right there. Without putting the bomb down by accident. Just a piece of heart over there, we do not need that. Let's see, I have a green potion and a blue potion, so I'm not gonna worry about the contents of this one. I'm starting to get really worried about Spiral Cave. Yeah, I wanna go back to Spiral Cave sooner rather than later. Do I go after this? Can't combo anything with Spiral Cave. That's the annoying part about it. We still have the blue chest. So the only time we don't save and quit here if this is the mirror. Mirror here. If I save and quit anyways, this is the best opportunity to go up Death Mountain. I'm just gonna go Spiral Cave. It bugs me too much. It was a reasonable play technically, but practically less than ideal. It's not much of a time loss compared to having done it just before Turtle Rock. It's like 10 seconds. But the bigger problem is that an opponent likely does that earlier or sooner rather than later, so they would have the item sooner rather than later in comparison to me. So I'm basically just trying to cover my tracks here. But unfortunately this does mean that I'm playing a bit inefficient here. I would like to have the fairy if you would like to cooperate. Thank you, fairy, I appreciate it. Then after Spiral Cave we do what? Purple chest? Purple chest is fine. Actually, I guess I can now start dashing over to powder as well while they're at it. It's gonna be a separate check anyways. Okay, it's not here. Probably good? Questionable. What I'm hoping actually is that the item we're looking for is over at the Palace of Darkness boss. Because most people are not gonna go there anytime soon. Or it could be at Agina. I actually kind of forgot about Agina. Let's go Agina next. Then we grab the purple chest, and then Spike Cave, and then Palace of Darkness boss. Oh. We don't have to do any of these, so we have a mirror now. Awkward. I even marked the power in my tracker too. Let's see, did that benefit me in any way? Where did we find the bow? Ezremeyer. Would I have found that before? I'm kind of trying to imagine whether getting bow before mirror was useful, because mirror opens up a lot more locations to check, so you could potentially lose a bunch of time through that. Some people also like to not do Mr. Meyer until later for some reason. If they have other options. Don't know. Hey Esperon, welcome. How are you doing today? Don't forget, I do need arrows. Also, I actually want to pick that up. Well, there goes one fire rod shot, but we're fine. We have a tempered sword, so one spin equals one fire rod shot. With this, we're in go mode, by the way. Do not need silver arrows in order to beat the game, so we don't worry about trying to get them. Might still open up a bunch of chests here and there. Oh my goodness. Rude landlord. All the tiny hops there. Did you want to give me enough time to switch to the flute, or was that just coincidence? Coincidence. Robot. Nah, actually. You always... Oh. Do you always get flute before mirror in this? Actually, you would always get it at the same... Well, you could immediately go other places, but no, you would always kind of get it along the same vein. Unfortunately, I don't think this benefits me. Alright, estimate for win chance is like 20%, 30%. It's not terrible, we can still win. But I would kind of favor my opponent if I were to bet. Based on the route I've chosen overall. It was reasonably efficient, but especially going back to Spiral Cave is just so much time invested for technically no good reason. Also, as I've mentioned before, we know what the tree pull is, and you can pull on this leg, and we know it's arrows. Knowledge from the very earlier stage of the game coming in handy. As you do want to have arrows going into Ganon's tower, preferably. 25 is actually exactly the correct amount anyways, because if we need to do ice armors, we get 5 arrows along the way anyways, so we would be exactly at 30. On the bright side, we didn't have to... I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's about time. What's the thinking phase? Smoky? No smoky. Mirror? Okay. Alright. Do I do the Fall Dark Magician? I just realized you did not need to find the boots. Ooh, okay. Actually, I might be much further behind than I realized. Because you did not need the boots. Neither for here, nor for... the other place. Boot could have saved me. Technically, King of Samaria can still save me. I'm just gonna continue here. Arrows. Me. Right, this actually worked out for once. Going straight left. We got the big key. Hey, Raycodactylus, thank you for the raid and the host, I appreciate that. And welcome everybody. I hope you all have a most pleasant day so far. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, I did not need that thing. Hello, and thank you for the good luck. Definitely need it. I still have a blue potion, so I will probably use it at the earliest convenience, if necessary. Oof. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam the fire rod in the upcoming section. And use a blue potion to refill my magic. Well, I mean, I guess we have a heart here, so... This is fine for now. And another heart. Oh, nice of you, game. Doing a world tour. I did not switch to hookshot quick enough for that one. And that guy just slipped out of my grasp again. He likes to do this recently. Ouch. Do we have a green potion? As well. It was magic right there. Great. I probably could have memorized the guard drop pack, which is part of the wizard drop pack as well, and then I would have known that we likely get some magic from them. But hey, that way I didn't have to worry about it. I'll have also all the small keys, so I don't need to worry about that. Can just go straight through. This is fine because I'm gonna powder anyways, coming in. Thank you. What a friendly Moldorm. Unfortunately, it's not a screen, so I can't see when the thing is gonna go away, and I miss hookshot. Hey, one more heart for us. Still haven't practiced this strategy, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Not for now. Let's do the standard. Good old stuff. So I still have a blue potion, so I can use the keep relatively freely, if desirable or useful. And don't mess up. I get him too. Not this time. Wow, I did not expect to get a triple dash. That's fine. Right, that wasn't too terrible. Could have been very slightly better, but I didn't really lose much time. Now, don't ask me whether I found the silver arrows in Ice Palace. And not Ice Palace, Desert Palace. Because one of the hopes I still have is King of Samaria might have held up my opponent if they didn't go into Power of Hera particularly far. Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more for good measure. Okay, I don't have silver arrows, so no need to remove all my bombs this time around. Just play it to the end, I guess. One more. The light world, I have not found your arrows. 1, 2. Ah, slightly late. 3, 4. What? Oh, that could have been really bad. Somehow missed my buttons there. 5, 6, 7. Not gonna work. Ooh, that was a bad miss because now it's gonna be an entire additional phase. I have no magic. Let's do that. Alright. Of the 24 total racers, 2 have finished. 1 could be my opponent, I don't know yet. Until I press... dot. Done. Alrighty, and... in this race, I have lost. Alrighty. Wallkicks has won with a time of 1 hour, 19 minutes and 13 seconds. And we have an official time of 1 hour, 23 minutes and 26 seconds. So GG to wall kicks. Why was I avoiding powder? Oh, because it was mentioned in chat that I have real powder instead of fake powder. In Turtle Rock I forgot, so I have no frame of reference when I would have realized that I do have actually powder. I would have probably seen it on the tracker map at some point. So I didn't want to use it when it was most convenient. Wall kicks apparently did not touch Kakariko until the 30 minutes mark. Wow. But hey, it's just randomizer. At some point you get lucky, at some point you don't. In previous seeds I've gotten more luck than not. And, worth noting, wall kicks is really good at the game, so... I might not have gained those 4 minutes anyways. Again, it's kind of really difficult to gauge, but... sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. Thank you for the 100 happy rabbits. Okay, sure, I appreciate it. I still played very well to come in third overall? Wait, who was second? Oh, that way around. No, the way the ladder seed works is only 2 people actually have the same seed. All of the people are kinda playing at the same time, but you all get different seeds, except for the 2 playing against each other. So the other people could have just gotten horrible seeds in comparison. You never know that. Yeah. Whew, alrighty. And that was my stream for today. I kinda wanted to take today off, but also, well, there was a convenient time for the Open Plus ladder race, so we took that. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for listening and for lurking. I hope you enjoyed your stay, I hope you enjoyed being around, and, well, hopefully until next time, take care and have a good night.